2 corners remain in heat number 1. Hutchinson goes upstairs with the crisscross Lennons, all out of shape. And Travis Hutchinson's going to take heat number 1.
All for their worries.
I tell you, Blaze is the cork in the bottle right now. He's got Townsend on the outside. He's got Peacock on the bottom. The 2 Peacock machines struggling early on. Jeff having the better of the luck upstairs now. As Townsend
Side by
goes
side, the 2 Lismore cars. A little bit of hip and shoulder as they come out of turn number 2. Ash Graham will come out the other side as the victor as they head into turn number 3.
We went 3 wide further back. Pagel, 1 on a charge. He was between 3 and the inside into turn 1. Cook! Cook has broke the wheel for half the corner. We're going to go red.
A bit of a hurry up as Cowley now up the inside of Joker. They're going to be 3 wide through turns 1 and 2. Who's going to come out the better of this one? Oh! It had to happen, Brendan. And somehow...
Down the inside. We're 2 and 3 wide. There's 2 cars running at the bottom of the racetrack. That's one of the store cars. But the 80 machine fights back on the inside. The field right now. Oh, we got one around in front of the field.
Oh, and Moose!
Trying to work the bottom of the racetrack. Oh, they clip outside tyres. Oh, we got one heavy in the wall. The 71 machine didn't go over, and we're going to stay free. Yeah, he lost a fair bit of ground there midway through that corner. Once he went over that ridge line, just dropped back, and they're still side by side for the lead here.
Hodgkins and Willis battling it out for the race. Weed now. Willis
go faster. And Grundy goes, yep, let's go down the inside. Peter's going to try and fight back on the outside. He doesn't want to lose a spot here because he could find himself losing 2. Gary Harris Jr. is looking.
Puts the pedal to the metal, the foot to the floor into turn number 1, and Petersen's gone around in front of the field. Evans and Hazelgrove avoid as Christensen and Gost not very happy with the Sunshine Coast 36. They're going to bang doors again in the front straightaway. Franz throws it hard into turn 1, trying to make that top line work. Graham with a lot of good speed down the line, but the momentum is just kicking
on the bottom now. Owens upstairs, gets all crossed up. Lester with nowhere to go, tears the bumper bar off. We're 3 wide through turn 2.
Peacock brings it to the infield. It's a 3-car battle for the lead. Lester up top, Owen in the middle, O'Brien on the bottom. And they're still battling it out.
I can't tell you what just happened.
He crosses back to the top side. He throws it into turn number 1. They're going to run side by side. Storr is making it happen.
Yeah, that was all. We got one around here coming towards the infield. Gets underway, but yeah, you're right, Storr, to catch our leaders. Another one that's caught this group is the Eggins car. We're looking to make some passes, get further up in the field.
Screech in the tyres through the corners as Henshaw looks at the inside of Grundy. Grundy shuts the door firmly in his face, and O'Brien catching these 2 now.
Henshaw sends it down the inside as Grundy couldn't keep it down after defensive into turn 5. Upstairs as Barbara and Nicola on the inside.
Joker's the car.
Green and we're away.
3 minutes, Stott battling it into turn number 1. Neither driver giving an inch. They're going to continue this side-by-side battle down the back straight away. Now here comes Owen up the inside. Stotty prevails of a bicycle.
Gary Harris are looking to be trying to get down on the bottom of the racetrack, but he's kind of stuck up there right now. As Turner tries to go down the inside of Shearer, gets into the rear quarter. Side Martin now. What can he do down the back straight? Throws it into 3 and 4. He's up further along than he has been. Gets good drive out of turn 4, and he's alongside as they take the strike.
Oh, that's about where you put your transponder to defines who leads that lap. But right now,
that was Berkeley.
Berkeley leads the lap. He leads him in the back straight. Every single heat race has had the pace, made the car as quick as possible. Into turn number 1, they're going to slide up into the side. That's Story there, maybe. Down the back straight he goes. He's up into fourth, right in front of him. Samsey running the bottom. He finds that little grate nearly. I think he's hit the gutter down there, Brendo.
Yeah, that gutter's pretty pronounced. You won't want to hit that too many times.
He was lucky not go from the bottom of the racetrack to the top, to be honest. He's working eagerly to try and keep the rear end from stepping out, which means he's working overtime on the front axle of that car. Watch how very powerful start down low. Here comes the 58 machine with a hip and shoulder to your race lead and turns in front of the field. This is going to be chaos. Tell you what, that Peacock 23 machine has just about zero motor. And look at now, he's stolen. Big dramas there, and it's caused an absolute shot out of a cannon on that start. Passing cars left, right, and centre. Got a bit more work to do to get himself into transfer as Barnacote against the wall hard into turn number 1. And
From the start of the race, those top two have cleared out.
Top 6 transfer. So watch for that middle pack. The battling right now is 4 or 5 cars right in that battle. All looking to transfer. Manson is the one who was slung in the back straightaway. Got a terrible leg.
Dirty for 40. Lights are green and we're away.
And an even dispatch. Dan Henshaw with the better on the start. Look at Brad Shearer straight to the top into turn number 1. He's going to make it stick as Berkeley, Henshaw, and Lester go 3 wide for the race lead, and Henshaw pops out front.
Henshaw edges to the lead. Berkeley's on his outside. Shearer is on the top going backwards, but he's got to run that top in early. Berkeley's going to go up there as well. Pagel down into 3rd spot. And Lester's
second and 3rd. Mr. High side of the top of the racetrack. Pagel gives Henshaw a shot for the lead now. Berkeley gets to run out top. Side by side, big contact at the back straight away.
Henshaw comes up and shuts the door on Berkeley. They're still side by side through the final corner. Berkeley noses in front.
You've got a new race leader, Mr. Highside, Joel Berkeley that time round. They're 3 wide for the race lead.
Door on Henshaw. Henshaw again goes down the inside. He's trying to do the same thing. Berkeley cuts him off and said, I've got to get through before the lap traffic.
That Gimpy 10 car has a lot of engine, Brendan. And now here comes Bagel to the inside of Henshaw. The 2 Gimpy cars. Grab doors into turn number 1.
Henshaw Jordan. Lights go green. We're away. And man, what a start from Henshaw.
He goes straight to the inside of Berkeley to turn number 1. Dan Henshaw with the run will take the race lead down the back straight away.
Man, you're right, Braden. That car's got some motor, all right. Just flew past the Queensland
a few weeks ago before Kingaroy. Got a hold of reputable engines. Dane Francis to put an engine together in a nick of time. They said it wasn't going to be a dynamite race engine, but it was enough.
Be able to put in consistent lap after lap.
Oh, Pagel got to the bumper of Henshaw through 3 and 4. Bit of a bubble there for the Gimpy 10 as Pagel tries to challenge him once more. Comes to the back of Hazelgrove trying to advance his position up to the top 5, but here comes Richard Cook. The glass at 15 has the door slammed in his face.
5 to go.
5 laps remain and Gary Harris Jr. is up to 5th spot now. We've got a wheeler.
And Gary Harris Jr. is going to go as well, and as Cook. Berkeley definitely not on song.
Down the front straight they go. Henshaw not as good as started this time. Berkeley's going backwards. Harris Jr.
Down the main straight they come in through 1 and 2. Chris Pagel all over the rear bumper. Down the back straight. It's going to be Henshaw's night. He's just got 1 lap car to negotiate in the final corner of a Queensland title, but he's going to do it. Dan Henshaw is your new Queensland champion. Chris Pagel home for 2, Petersen for 3rd.
Some circle work on the back straight and straight into victory.
Messed up. It's the wingless title there, Braden.
What'd I say?
Street stocks. Lights go green and we're away. Down into turn number 1. Jolly's there on the inside. Oh, we're all bunched up. Somehow they all untangle themselves and we stay.
And we are green.
Down the front straight we go in the gaggle of cars. Jolly tries to throw it on the inside of Storer. Can't get it done. Are we going to get through 1 and 2 this time? We are. Down the back straight. There's cars everywhere. They make their way through 3 and 4. It's Harris on the outside. Through 3 and 4 they come.
Pulled a sizable lead in this one. Daniel Storer still running around in second spot. Mazza hot on his heels. Trying to advance.
Queensland title, we got 2 New South Wales and 1 Victorian car on the podium right now. Jolly gets a bit more of a gap that time,
They're
boys.
starting to close in on the slower cars now. Menzies.
10 to go.
10 laps remaining in this one for the Queensland Wingless title. Jolly has pulled a good gap here. Jacob Jolly has the battle for 5th, 6th and 7th. Oh, Harris is up! Right rear went flat entering the corner.
He saved it. He can't keep it off the ball.
Wow!
He's got all the momentum. Jaden's got to hold on for one more lap.
460 metres left around the clay of Carina. Jacob Jolly's left every single lap of this race so far. Daniel Storer all the way from Victoria is going to make a big effort around, but he can't do it as Jacob Jolly wins the Queensland title.
Fist pump out the side of the car. Absolutely wrapped with that one.
Was a man to beat in the heat races and ends up in position number 1 in victory lane.